Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into a fascinating and eerie aspect of the Roman Empire. Ever heard of Damnatio Memoriae? We're about to uncover how the Romans tried to erase people from history. So what exactly is Damnatio Memoriae? It translates to condemnation of memory, the Roman equivalent of hitting delete on someone's existence. We're talking about removing every trace of someone from history. Statues torn down, names chiseled off, laws revoked, and portraits defaced. It was like they were never born, at least officially. Damnatio Memoriae was a powerful political tool to shape public opinion and solidify authority. Imagine the impact on the society, the erasure of a person from all public records, inscriptions, and even from the collective memory of the people. This wasn't just about removing a name, it was about rewriting history itself. Historians and scribes were tasked with the job of ensuring that the condemned person's achievements and existence were obliterated. This practice was a stark reminder of the power wielded by the Roman elite, who could decide who was remembered and who was forgotten. In essence, Damnatio Memoriae was the ultimate form of social and political control, a way to maintain the narrative and uphold the status quo.
In ancient Rome, deciding who to erase wasn't a simple debate. It was a complex and often contentious process involving many layers of political maneuvering and personal vendettas. The power to condemn someone's memory rested largely with the Roman Senate. This body of elite politicians held the authority to decide who would be remembered and who would be forgotten. After an emperor or official fell out of favor, the Senate would decide if they deserved the ultimate snub. This process, known as Damnatio Memoriae, was a form of dishonor that aimed to erase all traces of a person's existence. Emperors and officials also had a say, sometimes issuing Damnatio Memoriae on their enemies while they were still alive. This was a powerful tool used to eliminate rivals and consolidate power, ensuring that their enemies' legacies would be obliterated from history.
Damnatio Memoriae wasn't just for random citizens. It was a severe form of punishment that aimed to erase someone from history entirely. This was reserved for the most hated figures in Roman history: emperors, generals, and even imperial family members. These individuals were seen as threats to the stability and honor of Rome.
Take Nero, for example. Nero's reign was marked by extreme extravagance and cruelty. His excessive lifestyle and brutal actions made him deeply unpopular among the Roman citizens and the Senate. He was infamous for his persecution of Christians and his lavish spending on personal luxuries. After his death, the Senate slapped him with Damnatio Memoriae, trying to wipe his reign from memory. They went to great lengths to ensure that his name and deeds were forgotten.
Then there's Domitian, known for his paranoia and brutality. His reign was characterized by fear and oppression. His reign ended with assassination, followed by Damnatio Memoriae. The Senate, eager to erase his tyrannical rule, took swift action. The Senate destroyed his statues and removed his name from inscriptions. They wanted to ensure that future generations would not remember his oppressive rule. This practice of Damnatio Memoriae was a powerful tool in controlling the narrative of history. So, how did they delete someone from existence? It was like ancient Photoshop, but labor-intensive. Stone carver. Imagine an army of interns with chisels, scrubbing every mention of you from the earth. One common method was chiseling names off inscriptions and monuments. Sometimes, those weren't pigeons obscuring faces on statues. Those were remnants of a thorough Damnatio Memoriae makeover. Not exactly. It wasn't like every Roman was at risk of being scrubbed. Public mob member Damnatio Memoriae was reserved for the most hated figures, those who threatened the stability and power of the state. Unless you were planning to usurp the emperor or burn down the Colosseum, you were probably safe from the chisel of historical oblivion. It reminds us that history is shaped by those in power. Historian. Next time you think about deleting a tweet, remember it could be worse. You could be getting the Roman treatment. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into Roman history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And remember, history might try to erase you, but the internet never forgets. See you next time.